Travis Barker, Tom DeLonge, and Mark Hoppus from Blink-182 spotted leaving their Perth hotel as they go to the airport ahead of Adelaide concert. Blink-182 band members Travis Barker, Tom DeLonge, and Mark Hoppus are off to Adelaide following their incredible Perth concert at RAC Arena. After putting on a jaw-dropping show for their gay fans, the California-founded rock band were spotted leaving their hotel on Saturday to head to the airport. Drummer Travis, who left his wife Kourtney Kardashian behind with the children in Sydney, put on a very grungy display as he hopped into the car. The musician sported a black baggy t-shirt, which read, "Don't trust anyone," paired with a pair of sagging black pants that dragged along the ground. Flaunting his numerous tattoos, the actor finished off his all-black look with a dark beanie to hide his head as he was swarmed by his entourage. Meanwhile, Tom sported a much brighter look as he slipped on a white t-shirt over his black jeans and sneakers. The couple-lead vocalist pulled a red cap down over his dark locks, turning it backwards as he finished his ensemble off with a gold chain. Last to slide into his vehicle was Mark, 51, who opted for a trendy outfit featuring a red and black sweater over black ankle-length slacks. With a black crossbody bag slung over his torso, the bassist donned his usual black-framed glasses and pair of white sneakers. Blink-182 are only performing one concert per big city in Australia, with Perth as their opening act in Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane next on their list. The trio will then jet over to New Zealand for their final shows in Auckland and Christchurch before they continue the rest of their world tour. Blink-182 last toured Down Under in 2013. At the time, drummer Travis did not join the band due to his fear of flying, which stemmed from being a passenger in a fatal plane crash in 2008. Brooks Wackerman of Bad Religion and Avenged Sevenfold filled in on the sticks. At the time, the band said they attempted all measures to help Travis get over his fear of flying, but ultimately had to make the trip without him. Kourtney Kardashian explores Sydney as Travis Barker performs in Perth. Kourtney Kardashian has been making the most of the Australian summer, as she's been seen dining out at some of Sydney's best restaurants with her children, while her husband Travis Barker, the drummer for Blink-182, begins performing with his band on their tour across Australia and New Zealand. The Kardashians' reality series star, one of 5 sisters in the A-list Kardashian family, was first spotted at restaurant Fred's in Paddington on Friday morning. She went with 2 of her 3 children, whom she shares with ex-partner Scott Disick, Penelope, and Rain. Since they arrived in Sydney on February 6, Kardashian has been taking her children on a restaurant tour around some of Sydney's most well-known and iconic food spots. Barker took Kardashian and her family to Bonatoni's Burger Joint, a rock and roll-themed burger restaurant, on their first day in the city. The restaurant later uploaded a photo of the couple at the establishment. Soon after leaving Bonatoni's, they popped into Funky Pies, known as Sydney's best fully vegan pastry shop. Barker then flew to Perth on Wednesday to prepare for the first stop on the final leg of Blink-182's worldwide tour. On Thursday, Kardashian was seen going to brunch at Mimi's in Coogee with her children, reported news.com.au. Although Kardashian is steadfast in trying out the best of Sydney's hospitality, Barker has been busy trying out Perth's hair salons. Barker went to a local hair salon to get a haircut before his band began their tour of Australia and New Zealand. They played their first show at the RAC Arena in Perth on Thursday. The hairdressers at Hearts and Hues were shocked to see Barker, who hadn't booked an appointment, come in for a trim. They shared the story on Instagram, delighted Barker made such a kind gesture for a bunch of emo kids. "We can't even believe it," they said. "This guy rocked up on our doorstep. Sure, he might have been lost, which led him up our unassuming staircase, but he clearly ended up in the right place. We are screaming, crying, throwing up, and thanks to the generosity of him and his crew, we have some tickets for tonight," they continued. "What a wonderful and unexpected surprise for this bunch of emo kids. It's not a phase." Blink-182, which consists of Barker, Tom DeLonge, and Mark Hoppus, are currently playing the final leg of their world tour. They will be playing multiple shows in Australia over the coming weeks before rocking out at Auckland's Spark Arena on March 2 and at Christchurch's Wolfbrook Arena on March 4. Blink-182's Travis Barker spotted at iconic Adelaide restaurant. It's official. Travis Barker is in Adelaide. That's right. Last night, Adelaide Stasi & Co. got a surprise visit from none other than Travis Barker, the famous drummer from Blink-182. The staff and customers couldn't believe their eyes when he walked in to grab a Euros, making the night one to remember. The team at Stasi & Co. were so excited, they couldn't help but throw some Blink-182 lyrics into the mix, joking around with "What's My Age Again?" As they served him, they took to Facebook to share the news, saying, "We can't help but be thankful for Travis stopping by and grateful for all the small things." We will always cherish these memories. Travis, I miss you already. Thanks for sharing all about Stasi and Co. Their post was a playful shootout to some of Blink-182's biggest hits, showing their love for the music as much as the surprise visit. It's not every day a rock star drops by a local Adelaide eatery, so the staff made sure to savor the moment. Travis Barker's surprise visit to Stasi and Co. in Adelaide has sparked rumors and excitement that the Kardashians might also be in town, especially his wife, Kourtney Kardashian. With Barker spotted grabbing a bite, locals are now buzzing with the possibility of seeing the famous family around the city. This speculation has added a fun twist to Barker's visit, turning Adelaide into a potential hotspot for Kardashian sightings. Barker's stop at Stasi and Co. just goes to show you never know who might show up in Adelaide. Blink-182 will play the Adelaide Entertainment Centre tonight.